You know what? Get up there, try it again. Terrible flat ground trick, I'm sure. It's like laughable. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. I looked for high-level skateboarding videos that are new, that came out this week. I tried Thrasher, Pocket Skate, Free Skate, all the regular brands, and all I could find was this and tomorrow's video on Free Skate. So later in the week, we will probably go back to viewer-submitted Ninja Reviews, where I review videos that were created by you guys, the people. This is about as close as I can get to clickbait. You may be wondering why I would make this a thumbnail. Well, I'm also wondering, why is it even in a skate video? I'm not sure. This video is called Trinity by Half Evil. Several of you guys sent me this video on Instagram. Rewind and play. Since the video is 36 minutes long, we will review the beginning and the end. And if you guys think that the beginning and the end is interesting, then you guys can watch this video on your own time. A link will be in the description below. I think this is Yvonne, who might be a Vegas guy. Did not expect this, because as I was skimming through the video looking for thumbnails, all I got was street luge and people standing around, rolling up. Giant tray flip, catch is good, decent style, a lot of roll away. Next trick, jumping up. Backside heel flip, snaps the board, maybe touches the ground, maybe not. Catches the varial flip, a little bit of a shifty for added style. Filming from the top. I was gonna make a Freddie Mercury joke, but we're just gonna appreciate the frontside flip to switch Smith grind on the grass. Switch shove, nose grind 180. Decent style right there. No tic-tacs, no hand on the ground. Decent switch flip. Good catch. Starting off in the bushes. Homer Simpson gaps into the back. Smith, the ground doesn't look good. Time to go down the slide. Front three. His buddies are all in the background. Giant fakey frontside flip that sucked all the way up into his feet, and he got paid $250 just for not putting his hands on the ground. Fakey hard flip so far. This video is a lot better than I would have expected. Where did the street luge guy come from? I almost said street league. Maybe I'm getting confused. You think this guy would be okay at street league? He's going gambling. He's skating over. I couldn't even really tell what the terrain was right there. Front heel. Some of these zoom ins make it hard to understand what's going on. Switch big heel. Landing like nothing's going on. I like skateboarding, in my opinion, to look like the skaters have done these tricks before. And I think for a lot of you guys, especially the new guys, you might think that the first time he ever did this 185.0 was right now, and that there's no reason for any skater to ever practice the trick before they get to the streets. That's why you guys don't expect skaters to clean up their tricks. But I'm from a time period where if that trick right there was not clean, you would get up and do it again, regardless of if it was your first time ever doing it. And I don't know where we lost that on the new generation. They say, well, I learned it in the streets. I barely rolled away thanks to Jesus. And now that's all we get. Another broken board keeps it chill. A lot of the times, people panic when the nose or tail breaks. Not this guy, because he's been here before. He knew right when that kickflip left his feet for the first time and flicked, he knew he was gonna roll away. Because some people base their skateboarding on skill. Some people base it off of religion and luck and throwing the board at the wall and hoping. And here's where we fast forward, because I don't care about these guys talking to each other, walking around partying. Now we got security footage. Fast forward all the way to the middle. That guy was probably gonna fall anyways. We're counting money. I mean, I promise you it's like less than 20 bills. I don't know why you need to count it so slow. Why didn't you count it when you went to the ATM? He waited for the camera to be on. I guess that's the new thing to do. Filming right here, absolutely atrocious. And now we're rolling down a hill. The filmer had no clue what was happening. Of course he fell down. Give that guy some training wheels. Nollie heel flip actually popped it and caught it. We are in the middle of the video. Decent kick flip right there, rolling down a hill. Skate park footage. Cameraman has no idea what carving is because he turned his body the wrong direction. How can anyone be this incompetent? Why even get the camera? Maybe he came from rollerblading or something. Switch ollie through the gap right there. Got the peace sign. Switch, heel flip into the grass. Probably fell. Ollie's up. Feeble pop out. Nollie's over. Okay, it's getting a little bit better, right? Or is that worthy of a hug? I would say definitely not. Pop shove over the fence. Really interesting spot right there. A lot of filming of the face. I wish this trend did not catch on. Filming of the face and then slow-moing the landing. Once again, once one skater does it, it then becomes a requirement, and now everyone has to do it. And I know, I get it. Filming, maybe there's not always, you know, like an obvious answer how to stand out via filming, but the one way you could stand out is to keep the viewer guessing. If I already know how you're gonna film everything after watching the first 3 clips of the video, like right here, slow-mo landing, zoom in on face, like we just mentioned, zoom in on face. I mean, we can't slow-mo this landing. Guy definitely can't nollie tray flip on flat ground, needed a tic-tac. Now we're rolling down a hill. I'm kind of surprised cameramen could even keep up with that. It's funny he didn't turn the opposite direction. And now, what, the exact same thing, except an equally sloppy flat ground trick, and now we're rolling down a hill. Cameraman gets out of the way. Is this guy gonna roll away? He does, rolling down a hill. Now we're playing with fireworks, shotgunning a beer, bombs, blunts, bombs, birds, buildings, I know, bicycles, my God. All right, fast forward time. Maybe keep trying. One day you'll break that skateboard. Keep trying. Keep trying. One day it'll all work out for you. We fast forward to the end. More falling. Blunt slide to regular. Pops out pretty good. Dressed like he's going to an insane clown posse concert. Now he's fucking angry. Fuck this shit. Whoop whoop. And then he goes for the little 180 rolling down the hill. Okay. I get it. Rolling down a hill switch is cool. His buddy's gonna run up to him and give him a big old hug and a kiss. Front shove. We saw this spot earlier last time. The guy did a kickflip right here. This guy's gonna change it up, do an impossible. He came to the party dressed as an impossible. Cameraman slow-mo roll away. Never thought we'd see that one again, right? Getting ready for the big rail. Board slide, holds on, comes out fakey. Did he plan on coming out fakey? No one knows. Pressure flip on an actual really hefty gap. His friend is really excited. You know, you can do the tricks yourself. You don't only have to be excited for your buddies. Pretty terrible spot. Tray flip, nose manual, pops in and kept the nose off the ground. Love to see it. Walking around doing nothing. 36-minute video. How do you get a video to be 36 minutes? Well, you spend about 15 of those filming your buddy smoke a cigarette, and after he lands the trick, you slow-mo the landing, or you let him barely be able to switch flip. First switch flip in his entire life. Rolls down the hill, falls down the hill, falls again. Oh, I appreciate the effort. Front heel, giant tic-tac. He's never skated flat ground before? Are you kidding me? All right, he's rolled down quite a few driveways in his life. Rolls down the hill, switch, actually pulls it off. No, he doesn't. I spoke too soon. I get it. Rolling in a straight line is too difficult for you. You know what? Get up there, try it again. Terrible flat ground trick, I'm sure. It's like laughable. Who's allowing this flat ground shit? He's literally just happy to be there. Like the skateboard, I'm near a skateboard, therefore I am a skateboarder. I can't do a front heel flat ground decently. We're gonna show this from multiple angles, and he didn't even land the trick. We're almost at the end of the video. So what? This is what, 3 minutes of falling so far? Okay, and I get it. Bombing a hill switch, not the easiest trick in the world. Flat ground front heel, you're definitely worthy of a redo. It's not like you're gonna get kicked out of the spot. breaks his head open, and I guess that was it. Is he going back up to try it again? Or is this entire sequence worthless? Why is this in the video? Like, I guess sometimes you gotta give up. The banger of your video is a failure. Oh man, what happened? What happened in skating, guys? Thank God we fast forwarded through whatever that street luge part was where the guy was laying on his back. Then again, half of the video is just a guy laying on his back anyways. What would I rate this video out of 10? Right now, I'm feeling like a 7. There was so much non-skating, and we even fast-forwarded through so much. The first part that we were just lucky enough to happen to click on was pretty decent, and we did get a couple of tricks that were okay. And I know maybe we shouldn't expect these guys to be pro-level skaters, but why bother even filming the guy who can't do a flat ground trick, right? And then, you know, he did roll down the hill switch, and some people would have counted the one where he hit the bottom and then rolled uphill. Sure, that's hard to do. But does anyone have any pride in what they do? Does anyone have any standards? Like, do you guys feel good clapping for your friends when deep down you know that their flat ground trick they did before their final trick that they're falling they've been doing all day, and you're clapping and saying nice job? It almost seems like, for lack of a better word, it almost seems like the new generation is very comfortable lying to each other. It's called toxic positivity. We used to have something called honesty, but that time has came and went for me. This video is a 7 out of 10. I would love to know your opinion. If you disagree, let me know if you disagree and why. What am I missing about this video? And what I would say, what are you missing about this video? What do I wish this video had more of? Skateboarding. That's what I wish it had more of, but you know what? Maybe I'm just some old man who just wants skating to be the way he wants it to be. Whatever, I mean, I guess I'm gonna go back to it. Like, is there any pride in what these guys do? Or is it just, this is just a big long vlog of fails? I don't know. You guys can let me know. 7 out of 10, that's my final score. Let me know what you guys would rate this. I upload a video every single day on this channel, so subscribe if you want to, and hopefully tomorrow's video has a little bit more skateboarding and a little less falling than the video we reviewed here today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Kuna Matata. In the arms